But the other one, which is reacting positively to its earnings, is Prestige Estates. Irfan Razack, promoter, chairman and MD at the company, joins in on the show. Mr. Razack, hi, good morning. Firstly, if you could take us through the highlights of the quarter gone by, what has been the key driver for you?
See, this first quarter, if you take only sales, we have done a record sale of about 1,010 crores, which is, I believe, quite a very happy number that we have. This is due to certain pre-launches of projects that we did recently, and also existing projects that are in the pipeline. But if you look at the turnover per se, which we've declared, it's 246 crores. We have a good sales pipeline. In fact, even July also has been very good. July sales also have touched around 400 crores, which is keeping us quite busy.
Morning, Mr. Razack. Nikunj Darna also joining in from the Mumbai studio. I'm just going to bunch up 2 or 3 points into one. For the quarter gone by, what was the total square feet of real estate that was sold by Prestige Estates? What was the average realization? And B, if you could give us a breakup of your top line in terms of pre-sales, rental income, and then completed sales.
Now, I actually don't have the square footage. I only have the number, the value. Probably I didn't get prepared for the square footage. Generally, we look at the total value, but I think in terms of volume, number of units sold, it will be approximately 1,500 units.
Mr. Razack, analysts say that revenue recognition has slipped on slower execution as they had expected more to come in from the White Meadows project, which did not come in as per expectations. Is the company seeing pressure on the execution front?
No, there is absolutely no pressure on the execution. See, even White Meadows, we have now, this quarter, we have recognized the White Meadows villa component. We also have the high-rise component in it. There's one small change. You see, though the trigger for revenue recognition is 25%, here in White Meadows, what happens is, unlike other developments, it also includes the fit-outs like wardrobes and kitchens and white goods and air conditioning and 100% backup power, where the spend, all the spend comes almost at the end of the project. It doesn't come in the beginning. So we have, when we take the overall budget, 25% of the overall budget is what we need to spend. That's why the trigger of recognition has got pushed a bit. But having said that, this financial year we will definitely recognize White Meadows at some point of time or the other.
Mr. Razack, but the cost of projects and other operating expenses for Prestige Estates has doubled, and it has shot up by about 20% from last quarter. So what are the main reasons, and why has your other operating expenses, they have shot up?
No, cost is, you see, now you have to take the construction cost into account. Plus, as the company is growing, there will be certain overheads that will grow. But I think our overheads, probably compared to our peers, are probably the lowest in the industry.
Mr. Razack, the other income this quarter has doubled from the last year to about 28 crore rupees. 15 crore rupees was recorded last year and last quarter respectively as well. What is the breakup of the other income this quarter?
Other income will be transfer fees, interest and cancellation charges. Certain times, you see, because whenever there is a transfer of a unit, we do transfer charges. And also there will be some interest that we will be getting from FDs.
Right, so what is the total debt on the books of Prestige Estates, and what is the repayment schedule?
See, our debt mostly is long-term debt, and mostly it's, I think, more than half of it is in this lease rental discounting. So it's a month-on-month repayment happens. And if you want to ask what the total debt that is there in the books, it's about 1,000 crores.
Mr. Razack, your company has said that you're going to be launching 8 million square feet in FY13. How much was launched in the first quarter, and do you still maintain that guidance?
I think we'll maintain the 8 million square feet. Having said that, this quarter we launched 2.1 million square feet, so we are on track. In fact, even this quarter there is a few major launches that are in the pipeline, and then we have the whole of the year. I believe that we'll comfortably cross that 8 million square feet launch guideline.
And finally, what is your guidance for FY13?
Yeah, the guidance is, we had already done this, 2,500 crores worth of sales is what we have given guidance, but 1,500 crores of turnover, and we are pretty much on target on that. Though 1 or 2 quarters may be less, but at the 1 or 2 quarters will take the jump. The bottom line as such, I believe that we should have an EBITDA margin of an average of about 30+%. Though this time we've got more. But to be realistic and very sensible, we need to have that, and I think that's our guidance for the year.
Okay, Mr. Razak, appreciate you taking the time out and joining us and walking us through the quarterly performance. Prestige Estates, the stock is holding up at 113+ levels.